Chris Klima. Everybody welcome Chris Klima to the stage.
So I forgot this was going down, so I just cranked this out yesterday, and I only have one stolen joke. Try to guess which one. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. So I'm sorry I was late getting up here to Arcata because I was getting a blowjob from Don. Just kidding, the line was too long.
Still not ready.
I came here with the intention of ripping Don a new asshole. This should bring his total up to 12. When one wears out, the crackheads forcefully penetrate a new one. Don has more worn out assholes than the picture on a Ba-Dum-Chh promo poster in a casino bathroom. All these comics smoke so much weed, their chest x-rays look like the vegetable bin at the job Don is going to work for the rest of his life. Just a quick note from the management, Joe Wasitas just showed up and he has offered his teats to nurse any babies that might be in attendance. Don is having a birthday. He looks old and tired. He is starting to resemble Joe Wasitas' act. Now I don't know how familiar you guys are with this man, but I've seen Don constantly exposing himself on stage. Sometimes while wearing a horse's head. He is quickly earning a reputation as Humboldt County's creepiest AIDS patient. Don loves heroin. He gives himself more injections than a fat, black, diabetic girl who loves cake. Like I said, just crank them out. There is a new term in the drug community. When you swallow the cum of a passed out junkie in hopes of getting high, it's called Husmaning. Don sometimes goes on stage pretending he has a big black dick inside his underwear. I don't know why he pretends. He's had hundreds of actual big black dicks inside his underwear. But really, I'm glad to see Don here. Because if you have a son under the age of 12, you know he's safe from anal rape.
It's funny because it's true.
I only tell the truth. Where was he?
He was there.
I've always wondered, Don, as a homeless man, how do you register with Megan's Law? Is the whole county shaded? Don Husman is so gay he once sucked dick for cab fare and then walked home. Oh, by the way, you get to keep these. Tear that one off. Settle down, children, settle down. Don is a nice guy. He'll do anything for anyone, provided they have some crystal meth and a dick for him to suck. Don Husman is a prostitute who gets paid in veiny cock. Homeless meth addicts in Eureka refer to his tongue as the glass dildo. Don looks like a Kenyan with Down syndrome. In other words, one of Sheree's abortions. Sheree's beaver is so nasty, Joe DeShane tried to attach it to his upper lip. Sheree does a joke in her act about the Batman symbol appearing on her pregnancy test. That's true. My theory is that happened because her pussy is a massive cave filled with bats and dripping stalactites. I only told that last joke because I wanted to see if Don here became ill if I discussed the female anatomy. The female form disgusts him. Maddie Stockton's beard looks like Don's ass before Joe shaves it with his teeth. I always thought Don Husman would be the result of Maddie Stockton and Nando Molina having a child together. I was surprised when the actual result was Joe DeShane. Joe DeShane's act has more stolen material than the garage of a Mexican textile worker. Speaking of dirty non-English speakers, Nando Molina. Nando Molina is so small and brown, he reminds Don of something he had the doctor freeze off his ball sack.
I still miss it.
I was sad to see Don cut his hair off. He used to look like a really creepy child molester. Now he just looks like a run-of-the-mill child molester. This is the most I've seen Don smile since I watched him stick his fist up his own ass on stage. He didn't really do that. It would have come dangerously close to being entertaining. Anyone who watches Don perform knows that's his biggest fear. That's yours now. During a striptease, Don bent over and I saw his cornhole. I felt blessed because usually if you want to see Don's pooper, you also have to see Joe's dick bucking and thrusting. I can tell all this talk about his asshole is getting Don excited. I don't think he has been this excited since he spent this afternoon rubbing up against strangers on the bus.
That's the stolen one.
The last time Don had a good show was in 2003. He was performing blowjobs on a group of hobos under the Samoa Bridge. Yeah, we were all there. Jokes aside, Don is a dedicated performer and a hard worker. He does everything he can to put on a good show, and everything he can to make sure the audience enjoys it. I always laugh my ass off watching him perform comedy, and I love his alternative greeting cards bit. And seriously, I have never seen anyone so willing to do whatever it takes to get a laugh. Except for Nando Molina showing his dick to a woman. Happy birthday, Don!
Klima, fuck you, man. I got fucking nothing right now. I'm speechless, you son of a bitch.